Hello Aquarius, this is the Mystic Kitten. My name is Michelle. I'm going to do a reading today for you guys for March 2020. This is a general read. It will not resonate with everyone. That's perfectly fine. You can always check the other signs in your chart to see if your story lies there. Cross watchers, please remember you have to switch those energies around. If you'd like a private reading, you can find me at Mystic Kitten on my Facebook page, and please like, subscribe, and share so that these messages can make it to whoever they were meant for. So without further ado, Aquarius, let's see what March has in store for you. Aquarius, March 2020. All right, I'm gonna have to pull a couple more cards, but that's okay. We have something to start with here. One more. Okay. All right, so the underlying energy for today's read for you guys is dedication. So looking at your spread, I feel like that makes a lot of sense because it looks to me like you have very much dedicated yourself to a lot of things in your life. I have a bit of love. I have what looks like some work energy here. I've got some personal growth energy here. I feel like you're trying to move towards that complete fulfillment. So in your recent past energy, I feel like you've got the Forest, Lovers, and Happiness. I think you met somebody or you reignited something within a union that you already had. You recommitted yourself. Here they're having a commitment ceremony. And then with the Ten of Vessels, that's your complete fulfillment, right? So I feel like either there was a separation and you came back together. For some, I think that in a marriage it was failing, and you both sat down and decided you were going to recommit yourself to this marriage and you were going to make it work. And for some, I feel like you met that person. Whether that person be a friend or be a coworker or be a new lover, but you met that person that makes your heart sing, where you feel like they're your go-to, they're your confidant, they're your best friend, they are your everything. In your present energy, we've got the Green Woman, which is all about stability and embodiment of fertility. Now, in fertility, I mean abundance. She's also a master at manifestation, so you could be seeing things really coming. But I feel like the other card you got backing that was endurance, so that tells me that there was also a time, which, I mean, is kind of depicted here. It's what I said, right? There was a waiting period for you to get to this Lover's card. And you really had to kind of stick it out. You had to go within and find your peace within before you could pull that out of you and give that to somebody else. And so the endurance is just saying, you did a good job and you waited and you did the work that needed to be done in order for you to find that fulfillment. In the immediate future, you've got the Guardian, backed by Joy. Okay, I'm getting two storylines for this. More might come once we clarify, or we'll see. The Guardian talks about putting up defenses, shadow. So things from the past coming back, regret having to go through. It also speaks of like feeling like you're giving too much of yourself. Like you're losing part of self in order to take care of all these other areas or people. Joy, it means complete fulfillment, right? But I'm getting the sense that like you, and this isn't for everyone, but I feel like for some, you feel like you've given so much of yourself to maintain this joy in all aspects of your life that you're actually losing all sense of who you really are in order to maintain this joy for others. For some, this card could mean you have a choice between two people. Your possible outcome is the waters of life. That speaks of a new beginning. It also speaks of taking the time to just kind of zen and see where things lie before you charge forward. It could also mean needing to look within. It also speaks of seeing what the universe is presenting it to you in order for you to feel that abundance and joy that you're seeking. Pardon my daughter blowing her nose. She's homesick from school today. All right, let's get some clarifications for you, Aquarius, and then we will pull your Oracle Wisdom and Manifestation cards, and we'll be all done. Okay. I need some clarification on this endurance. Can I get clarification on endurance for Aquarius? Oh, those two flipped. Do you have anything else for endurance for Aquarius? No. It reckons that's enough. All right, we've got the Two of Swords, decisions. And you've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Upright, to me, it means like ideas coming in and like movement and making progress. But when it's in the reverse, you're kind of at a standstill. And I think it's this decision. It's this decision you have right now to either continue enduring and being in this place where you're at, or when this Guardian hits, if you're going to start looking at things in a new direction so that you can be welcoming of this new beginning. Clarification on Guardian, please. Clarification on Guardian. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, to clarify Guardian, we got transition. We got Three of Cups in reverse. We've got King of Wands in reverse. We got the World. We got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Three of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Swords. So what I'm getting from this, and I just want to lay them out so I can really take a close look at them before I start banging on about something and then something new comes and I'm like, oh wait. Which is what's happened to me a couple times. Okay, so what I'm seeing, timeline-wise, to clarify the Guardian. So Guardian and transition is the same, is pretty close to each other. They mean sort of the same thing. So you have to go into this transition period, going in, putting your guards up and saying, no, this is me time. Because right now you're Three of Cups, Vessels. So you have that card twice now, clarifying the same card from two separate decks, only in this one it's upright and in this one it's reversed, which tells me that when you first go into this transition period, you're going to feel like this is emptying your cup. Like you have no choices, nothing's good. What good can come of doing this? Because you're in this reversed King of Wands state where you are, your passion, your desire, your drive has been so drained until you come into this world where you start to see things a little differently. In which time you're going to be in the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, which tells me that you're not going to be so worried about finances. I mean, we all have to worry about our finances. I'm not saying to quit your job, unless that's what serves you because you're going to start a business or whatever. But you're going to be in this Queen of Pentacles state where you're going to be trying to focus more on other aspects, and that's going to put you in a standstill with the Three of Wands, which is usually forward motion, but it can't be forward motion because you need to stand still and really sort through that bullshit so you can become the Queen of Swords, which is she's very direct, and she knows which way she wants to go, and she knows what the direction she wants her life to go for. She uses her mind over her emotions. She doesn't allow her emotions to rule her. She's very acutely aware of them, but she does not allow them to rule her. So let's get your wisdom cards, Aquarius. 2 more. 1 more. All right. Aquarius's wisdom. So you got 2. You got letting go. So just as I said, you need to let go of the way you've always done things so you can move forward into a new light and find and be willing to receive this new beginning that's coming to you. And movement. And you have so much standing still in your read that this is telling me that you need to figure out what your forward movement looks like, what it needs to be for you, and then act on it. Make your decision, choose what that looks like going forward, and then act on it. Let's get your manifestation cards, and we're all done, Aquarius. That was a good read. That was a good read. It gave you a lot of food for thought. All right, Aquarius. All right, you got 2. You got the Trink of 5, manifesting money and income. So this could be a change in job after all. And the Goddess, healing feminine energy, which is those old emotions and those old regrets so that you can move forward and stop standing still. So you can have this movement. But first you have to let go. All right, Aquarius, I hope that this resonated with some. If it did, leave me a comment. Let me know. Let me know how March turns out for you guys and if any of this helped you. Please like, subscribe, and share. You have yourself a fantastic March, and we'll see you very soon. Bye, Aquarius. Blessed be.